Speaking of things that are just absurd, The View.
Oh, wow.
This statement from Joy Behar, when she made this statement and people started putting it out yesterday, I knew how absurd that it was and how outlandish a comment.
Ain't she something?
Joy Behar.
Joy.
Is that what I say?
Joey.
Was saying, Joy Behar. It's hard for me to call her joyful because she doesn't
That's
sing
true,
joyful.
Rick.
Joy Behar.
Subconsciously.
Right. Or as some people who don't want to judge call her Joey.
Joey.
But anyway, she made the comment that they need to get more conservative people on The View, but there's a reason there's not more of them. And when you hear this, so here we go.
I think that we should have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us. It's like Marjorie Taylor Greene says that she finds the Republican men afraid of powerful women. Well, that may be true of all the political persuasions. But if they would come on this show and they can explain to us what they're trying to do to this country.
What they're trying to do.
Everybody's shaking in their boots.
Yeah, Republicans won't come on The View because they're afraid of these women because they're powerful.
Well,
women.
they're so informative and
yes.
really up on everything. They're afraid to debate them.
And Riley Gaines was one of the people that reposted this, and many Republicans and conservatives were posting this, going, "I'll come on tomorrow."
Yeah.
Riley Gaines reposted saying, "I tried to go on, and y'all said no."
Yeah.
Right.
How about that?
Right. So that it is, basically saying my people got your people to pitch me coming on, and everybody turned it down.
Not interested. And it should be. You would think they would want to make that debate.
But the problem with this gender debate is if you're standing on the side of males and females, can just be declared.
Yeah.
You're in a tough place with that argument. Science doesn't go with you.
Yeah, you love to yell.
Yeah,
look at the science.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at it.
It's like you say, especially if you're of the party of follow the science.
Yeah.
How you can be the party of follow the science and not understand male and female is outrageous. Because you don't even have to have a biblical worldview. The science and the biology is so crystal clear. In the equality, absolutely equality as far as value, no question. And there are things that women bring to the table that men don't. And there's things that men bring to the table that women don't. And both are equally important. But when you get into the world of athletics, and as we've said this 1,000 times, there's beautifully distinct differences. And to say that isn't so is just bizarre. And so probably you wouldn't bring a woman on who's going to make a case that even though she's one of the top female athletes in the world, that she can't even compete with her own husband, who in the male category is kind of middle to the lower part of his league.
Yeah.
That's going to be difficult.
See, they don't want somebody like her because that's going to be hard.
Yeah, because she's actually done it. She actually knows.
That's why they turned her down.
To it. Yeah.
So how about this? We're going to declare today that we'll be on The View if they'll have us on.
Absolutely.
They don't want Riley Gaines on because they know they can't win that debate.
That's right.
They very carefully craft and allow who they want on the show, and they think if they can't beat them with logic and facts, if they think they're going to get beat with logic and facts, they do not let that person on the show.
No,
obviously,
no. And if you want to make the argument, which at least it would be consistent, I just think people should be able to compete wherever they want to and live out whatever they want to live out. Period. Okay. Well, yeah, but don't act like that
they're interchangeable.
They're interchangeable. You can't.
If you draw blood and run the test,
that's just
going to tell you what you are. Now, you can choose to live any way you want to in this country. We've shown that.
As long as you don't harm others and break laws.
But scientifically, which we hear all the time, if you run the test, it's going to come up with what your gender is.
Yeah, and then when you get
no matter how you live.
When you get into dressing rooms and you get into athletic competition, suddenly the pretend part of this just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And what the left wants is to everybody join in on the pretending, and it just doesn't work.
No.
Not logically, not scientifically. Looking at what some of the people are texting in, they're now hoping so much that somehow we can end up on The View.
Really?
People are saying they would take a day off work. They would do whatever. And some of you are saying, I think if there would be any way that would happen, and if we could sit down on The View, and they say, we'd like to welcome the guys from the Rick Burgess Show to The View, and the opening statement would be from Greg to say, well, I'm surprised y'all are here. Y'all must have all the washing and cleaning done.
Oh, yeah, right out of the gate.
out
of the gate.
That would be such a joy.
No pun intended.
Pun intended.
Joy.
Oh, pun intended.
Pun intended.
All right.
To watch that
Rick.
reaction. And what if we went on there just to see how angry we could make them? See if we can make them just internally combust.
That would be the goal.
You know, Joy/Joey Behar, she said that, but they don't mean it. And sadly, we have proof because now people are coming out on the conservative side going, she just said that. They've turned us down multiple times.
And now you're going to have everybody, including us, volunteering to go.
Yeah, okay, we'll go. Like,
my hand's up.
yeah, Greg's buddies, Clay and Buck, they have tried to. They have tried to go on a number of times, and they won't return their calls.
That's just a stupid
Riley Gaines
statement
even
she
said,
made.
"Hey, we tried."
Yeah, we talked
There
about
have been a number of people that can actually walk out their narrative.
Yeah, and
Ben Shapiro and others that they've turned down.
They'll claim they did. Well, we didn't know. Nobody told you. I guarantee you knew. I'm sure you have staff meetings and y'all talk about potential guests.
As soon as Joy said that, don't you know when the cameras turned off and they were walking into their green room, they're like, Joy,
dude,
are you lost your mind?
right?
Do you remember
We've been turning down
we
people
turned
for
down?
years.
Yeah. And
Greg, night, Joe. You're going senile?
Picture Greg sitting down and say, hey, before we get started, Joy, can you run fix me a sandwich?
Yeah, I'm a little hungry, Joe. I want a ham sandwich if you don't mind. And when the show's over, I need you to rub my feet.
You're Greg. Whoopi, what's up with the hair?
Yeah.
And when they do have guests on that disagree with them, we see how it was with those Cheryl Hines, RFK Jr.'s wife, that was on just yesterday. We played those clips, and it's all of the women at the table versus the one conservative guest or the one person that has a slightly different opinion, and they all gang up on them. And that's the only way that they can actually survive in that environment.
That's
have
right.
a debate, have a discussion.
Like a pack of hyenas.
Yes.
Just biting from all corners.
Yes.
No, yeah, right. In Text Nation, you're right. It's spontaneously combust. You're right, because engines internally combust. Thank you. Yeah, spontaneously. I think they would just turn into smoke.
Hey,
Where they're
gone.
And because we'd frustrate them so much.
First of all, you try to make a point, you got to listen. Men are talking.
Hey, lady, can you cut their mics off? Men are talking.
Hush it. Cram it, clown.
They couldn't handle it. They pass out. They would completely pass out.
They would never let us on. They would never let us on.
Why have you even in here? The men are talking.
Yeah, we're done. You can come in a minute. We'll let you know.
Guys, thank you. Y'all invited us in. You know, just like being invited into your home. So y'all go fix us something to eat. We're going to talk a minute.
Yeah, amongst the men. Please know it's all tongue in cheek, but that would just be.
Oh, look, every one of us in here, our own wives are rolling their eyes.
But it's funny.
But it's funny. Yeah. We would do it just to get a rise out of them. I would absolutely do it.
I saw a meme. You never know. It's probably not real, but it was some feminine protest when they had the pink hats and all that on.
Oh, wow.
And somebody was holding up a sign that said, iron my shirt, B.
Greg,
right in the middle of it. It was funny.
Okay, but you don't have to throw that last part in.
That's what it said. Okay, you're right. I didn't say it. I said B.
I know.
But somebody, they were right. It was probably made up. It looked real. They were right in the middle of them.
Yeah. He forgot it was on air.
Yeah.
No,
somebody said Ted Cruz went on there. He did. And actually handled himself, I thought, pretty well. He got frustrated a few times. Yeah. I don't know how you can be on there and not be frustrated. I will tell you the one thing that you can't go on there hoping to accomplish. And it goes back to when I said that I was no longer going to try to reason with unreasonable people.
Yeah, that kind of wipes them right off the map.
So I want some of y'all to know there's no way that we're going to go on there and change their mind. No way. But I would just like to go on there and just create some of the greatest television moments in the history of television.
Yes. Do you realize what she's saying? We are so powerful and so, I mean, we can make a point and we can debate anybody. Everybody's scared of us.
Because we're powerful women.
Powerful.
Yeah,
No,
powerful women.
the reason why nobody wants to be on there is you won't let anybody talk.
Yeah.
and they're not going to change your mind.
No,
You know, and you're going to twist what they say,
Yep.
you know, and all that. So, but
Everybody
Scared
fun to
of
watch.
us. Hey, scared of us.
yeah,
That's
scared
what she
of you.
said.
Now I am scared of you too, in a certain way, but not the way you're saying.